Here we are, we're still in Hurley Island. Over in the harbour here. Taking the opportunity because it's blowing a hoolie out there to do a few boat jobs. Got involved in this one here. I've got a little sensor here, seawater alarm, for the engine cooling. So if it ever gets blocked or the restriction in the flow, and it's this little gizmo here. So, and that's like in line in this pipework down here. So I'm just remove that, and remove all these pipes have not been cut very neatly. So I've just emptied the strainer. That was a bit blocked as well. The tide's going out, so we're sat on the mud. No qualms in messing about with any of this. So that goes on the pipework like so, but there's no real barbs or anything on the end of it, so it could pull off accidentally quite easily. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to melt the ends on this. Take the gas stove like that. And I'm thinking just warm this end up like so. So yeah, melted that. We've got a bit of a lip now on the bottom there, and a bit of a lip now on the top there, just so the Jubilee clips, something to grab hold of. May 22nd, we're on a walk around Hurley Island. Been here quite a few times now, and I've never actually walked all the way around. Today's the day. I've just walked, I don't know, about 15-20 minutes, and I think I've done probably a fifth of it. So I reckon an hour and a half to do the whole thing. Just there, that's the causeway that people walk across. You can see them all. Another 10 minutes in. There's the causeway just over there. Ruins all over the place. Lots of them cut into the cliffs, lime kilns, which apparently what it was famous for. I don't think this in particular was. It was like someone's house or home. It's not that old. Looking at that, so the brickwork at the bottom there looks about 1800. So I found probably one of the highest natural points on Hurley Island, on top of the sand dunes here. We've got Emmanuel Point there, the navigational point, like two curves. But yeah, stunning views. And we're about 45 minutes in now to the walk. I'd say halfway. Yeah, Emmanuel Point, like a navigation point. I don't know what you're supposed to line it up with. Usually there's two that you line up, and that's the path you take. Quite wild out there at the sea. I could be in that, rather not. I reckon the swell's getting bigger as well as the day goes on, so we'll see what the weather brings. There's Farne Islands over there. You can just see the lighthouses. There was the other day. There's the Hurley Island Castle. It's supposed to be good for seal spotting around here. There we are, between Emmanuel Point and the castle. A bit of a dip. A little cove here called Stony Beach. I guess because there's lots of stones. You can just see the Triton navigation point out there at sea. It's what you use when entering Hurley Island. You're with the two large markers on land. Been a nice gentle stroll. Very pleasurable. A whiff of seaweed and sheep muck all mixed together. Yeah. Fresh air. Can't beat it. There's the skylarks singing. Ready for an ice cream, I think. See if there's anyone got one. Used to be one towards the end of the walk. near the harbour. We'll see if they're there. We made it. There's a castle. There's Lindisfarne. And there's Pame. What a lovely day. Lovely walk around Pearly Island. Just got back in time for a sundowner. Well, I say a sundowner. I think I've got 2 or 3 hours for sundowners. I don't think I'll be having that many. Another beautiful day. Beautiful evening. Mornings are a bit cloudy, but the evenings are just stunning. Somebody else just coming in. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Right, let's go for a walk to the shops and pay our harbour fees while the tide comes in. Morning. Yeah. And we're back. Ready again. Fees paid. I missed it. Just waiting for the weather to calm down, and it was forecast to be a lot calmer around about 4 o'clock, and it wasn't. It was still gusting 35-40 knots in here. So I kind of got ready and just ready and waiting, and then it calmed down like it is now, so it's about 25, gusting 25 now, on average 15, 20, which is ideal. Probably to go, and I felt a bump and we were grounded out. So didn't even move, you know, just literally got the engine started. It was saying about half a metre underneath the keel, which it's just enough, and it wasn't quite enough. By the time we got organised, it was grounded out. So we'll set off in 3 AM in the morning. It's forecast similar sort of conditions as it is now, so we'll see when I wake up. I'll get up early. High tide's 3:30, so if we get set off 3:30, that'd be ideal. Really pleased with my little array there, and I've just filled the hole in there where they were originally. So all I've done is super glued that on. If it doesn't stick, then I'll have to put some self tappers in, but I've got some pretty good super glue, and then that can get repaired one day properly. I've got some fiberglass on board, but it's for patches really, you know, emergency patches and that, if I ever get bumped into anything and I've got to repair the hull, so I don't want to use that up. So we'll just leave it like that for now. Hopefully see you in the morning when we set off. Drop the mooring at the front and then we're on our way. 13-14 knots it's saying. Breeze at the moment, 2.2. If I just go straight across, I don't think we're going to bother with the navigation. It's flat calm, high tide, so everything should be fine, just straight out. We'll see how that goes. Decided to leave just as I am. They're clear now. Yeah, they're doing it. They're just going straight across the sandbar over there, so I'm doing the same, I think. Bye bye, Holy Island. Thank you so much. We will meet again soon. Forecasting today, I think it was 20, I was checking the forecast again, but we're leaving whatever, it's pretty consistently gusting 20 I think today, so probably expect to see more like 30, but because that's usually the way it goes. For the sunset, sunrise. 3.3. There she is. There's the castle floor. Look at that. Across the keel. Over the shallowest of it. 3.9.